New Country US 105. Who is ready for Bell County Comic-Con? I know I am. I know a lot of people are excited about it. And today, fortunate enough to have Johnny Huang come down and tell us about what's going to be happening this year. We're getting pretty close, Johnny. The dates of the Comic-Con are?
It's August 4th and 5th, Saturday and Sunday, first weekend of August.
Right around the corner. Now, last year you guys had an outstanding amount of people come out to the Bell County Expo. A lot of people are talking about it being the third most attended event at the Bell County Expo ever. That's huge. Congratulations.
Thank you. Wow. Yeah, that is impressive and huge. The Expo Center, they tell me that we had the third largest event at the Expo Center, and it blew our minds. And hopefully we can, eventually break that record one day, maybe next year or this year.
A ton of momentum going into this year's event. Why don't we start with a little bit about some of the big names that are coming in, and then we'll just start rapid fire random questions at you about the event.
Absolutely. So we're super excited to announce our guest of honor, which is Mr. Danny Trejo. Most can remember him as Machete. Some know, the younger crowd probably know him as the guy from Spy Kids. We also have Power Rangers, the original OG Red Ranger, Mr. Austin St. John. He's going to be there. Mr. David Fielding, which plays Zordon. We have WWE Legend Hall of Famer Jake the Snake Roberts and Jim Hacksaw Duggan, amongst some other wrestlers as well. Some we've announced, some we haven't. We also have Mr. Sam Jones, better known as Flash Gordon, and also appeared in the Ted movie. We have Kevin Eastman, the co-creator of the Ninja Turtles, with Ernie Reyes Jr., actor, martial artist, and film director. He actually recently produced or directed the Wiz Khalifa Rolling Papers 2 music video. And we have Hassan Rashid from Black Panther that will be attending as well. And also we have voice actors from Dragon Ball Z, such as Chris Rager, Josh Barton, and Linda Young. And those characters they play are Hercules, or Mr. Satan, Majin Buu, and Frieza. And those are just some of the main ones off the flyer that you might see around town. But we also have recently announced Jose Canseco that's going to be coming to the show as well. He'll be
Who isn't coming? Man, that's awesome. You got a little bit of everything here. Now,
yes.
If you've been riding around Temple or Central Texas, you've probably either seen the Comic-Con mobile or you've probably seen flyers and things like that. But, Johnny, you and your crew are just down in the trenches doing this by yourselves. It's a grassroots kind of thing.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about the experience you had. You've been giving people information, stopping people, telling them about the Comic-Con, and you issued a ticket over the last couple of days.
That is correct. Yes. So our team is working nonstop, and our main goal is to just let people know that we have a Comic-Con, and it's going to be in Bell County. Last year the challenge was letting people know about the show, and a lot of people, oh, that's great, and they were thinking it's going to be in Austin or Dallas or somewhere outside of Bell County. I was like, no, we just want to inform them that it's in Bell County at the Expo Center. And then, so we have a lot of great teammates and volunteers that have been helping spread the word by handing out flyers, sharing information on social media. But one of the interesting stories last night is that I was rolling with a team member. We were running some errands, went to the gym, had on some flyers there. And then on the way back home, I stopped to get fuel at one of the gas stations that were handing out the flyers. And we wanted to check, make sure they still had enough. As I pulled up, I was getting fuel. There was a police officer also getting fuel. So I had to go issue him a ticket. So I pulled up next to him. So I pulled up next to the officer, and I just asked him, hey, officer, do you know why I'm stopping you? And he said, he's like, no, why is that? And I was like, well, I'm here to give you a ticket. If you can just come to the back of my vehicle, I can go ahead and issue that to you. And we had a good laugh. And, obviously I was driving one of the Comic-Con cars, so he knew who I was. And we chatted for about 20, 30 minutes. And, our Comic-Con team and family, we have much respect and love for all the local heroes, including the PD, EMS, firefighters, and our military as well. So, it was just a fun story that happened last night, and it's great to share that experience with everybody.
Well, the information for the event, bellcountycomiccon.com. Tell us a little bit about tickets, and you're also, just for the next few days, still accepting volunteers for the Comic-Con.
That's correct, yes. So on the website, we can have volunteers send an application in all the way up until Sunday, end of this week. And the website's www.bellcountycomiccon.com. If they just go to, if they're doing it on the computer, it has a big button that says volunteers. If they do it on a mobile device, I think it's under one of the tabs. I believe it's under registration.
Okay.
So you can do it there. But yes, the show is August 4th and 5th, which is the first weekend. I know a lot of people I talked to, they're like, oh, we still have a month. I'm like, nope, it's in 2 weeks. You know,
it's right around the corner.
It's around the corner, yes, sir.
But it's a great weekend. You know,
Yes.
it's the couple days right after payday, so everybody's going to be able to come out and be able to grab a ticket, even if it's that day.
Yes.
If you're not having to announce that you're completely sold out, because I know that you get some great crowds in there. But
Yes.
this year again, Jake the Snake Roberts, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I mean,
Yep.
you got Kevin Eastman, you got Danny Trejo. I always see his face and everything. Every time it's always Tortuga from Breaking Bad that comes to mind when I see him. But
Yep.
but man, what a great lineup, and you still have people you haven't announced yet. So there's still some
That's
some wild
correct.
cards.
Yeah, we have a few more that we haven't announced yet, which is coming out this week. So going back to the tickets, just so everybody knows, the pricing for Saturday at the day of is $40 for Saturday, $35 for Sunday. However, if you go online right now, you'll notice that the tickets are still discounted. I believe currently it's $40 for the weekend for an adult ticket.
Oh, for both days. Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, for both days. And kids tickets we price them out extremely cheap. We want mom and dad to bring out all the kids and bring out the whole family for under $100. So if you look on the website, there's family passes available as well. Kids tickets, I believe it's 5 to 10 is only $5 for the weekend. And we added a new category for teenagers, and it's only $15 for the weekend for them. So I think it's labeled as young adult. So
Okay.
we have that. For the military, we actually have a special discount price for all active military and veterans, and it's only $30 for the weekend. And we
Wow.
also have another option for EMS firefighters. We call it local heroes, and it's also $30 for an adult ticket, which is heavily discounted from the at the door price. And we encourage everybody who plans on going to please check out the website to get the tickets there.
Making it easy for the local heroes to get there with the superheroes.
That's right, absolutely. Yeah, we definitely are a firm believer of having local heroes, and we want to unite them with all the superheroes that we're bringing across the country and the world to Bell County that weekend.
And you'll have a little extra change because you don't have to pay to park.
That's right. We
At
have
the
free
Comic-Con.
parking. We don't believe in charging for parking. We're actually giving away 10,000 comic books for the first 10,000 attendees that come through the door.
Oh, nice.
And the comic book, if anybody that went last year knows that we had comic books that we gave out, was 5,000 comic books. Each page of artwork that's done in the book is actually done by a guest artist at the show. And the arrangement we have is whether the artist charges for autographs or not at the booth, if you bring the comic book by, they will sign that for free. So it turns into
Oh, wow.
like
So
a
you've
scavenger hunt, autograph book type thing. Yeah.
built-in souvenir to take home with you.
Absolutely.
And the guys will sign it. Man, you guys thought of all of it.
We don't want anybody leaving empty-handed, and we want everybody to have the ability to come, whether they have money or not. So we have lots of different ways we can do that. But yeah, absolutely. We're super stoked.
Any of the vendors that you want to plug ahead of time? I know that was another thing I heard a lot of feedback on last year was not only did people go to meet all the stars that were going to be coming in, but then they went in and they're like, oh, they had this and they had this.
Yeah, that's true. You know, wow, we have so many great vendors from last year's, and most of them are returned back this year. But one of the things that we did do is we added approximately 55,000 square feet to the show, which means we're going to have more artists, more guests, more room for more vendors. We've got more food trucks. There's so many vendors and people I can plug in right now. It'll probably take me an hour, but I'll go ahead and list a few. So Silos of Screams is a local haunted house located in Temple.
Yep.
They're actually building a haunted house inside the extra area that we.
Oh my gosh! And
it's gonna be free to every attendee that attend the show. So if you bought tickets at the door or bought them early, if you're coming in through the door, there's gonna be a haunted house for everybody to check out, and it'll just be a scaled down version of the full thing during Halloween. But I did a walkthrough during the day, and I'll tell you what, man, that thing is pretty darn scary.
What a cool idea. I mean, who you just don't hear of people thinking about stuff like that. Great idea to get them involved.
Yes, absolutely, and that's one of the few things. We also have an escape room that's going to be there as well.
Okay.
Provided by Great Escape, one of our awesome
out in Killeen, another great place. Yeah,
lovely. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, man, it's something you definitely got to check out. And I don't want to.
Some of the themes they've got out there are just awesome.
Yes, I agree.
So we've got again tickets. There's discounts for military. There's discounts for our first responders. And you can see all of this in advance, bellcountycomiccon.com. But we're getting pretty close here, so you're going to check out that website. And if you want to be a volunteer, you've got until Sunday the 29th to do that. And otherwise, man, we're getting ready to line up and go over to Bell County Expo and knock out that attendance record from last year. Let's see if we can get you up to the second most attended, or maybe even break through and get you we'll get you a little ribbon or something like that. You can walk around Temple and say, there's the guy who brought them all down to the Comic-Con. Johnny, I wish you the absolute best of luck. I love that this event is growing, and I just love that you're still leading the pack on this thing. I mean, it's a lot easier for people to turn over events to other people when they start getting big like this. But, man, you got your arms wrapped around it, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for letting Town Square Media and US 105 and our sister stations be a part of it. Looking forward to getting the word out and walking around over there and taking a look.
Oh, thank you so much for having us, and we look forward to seeing you guys out there.
Check out us105fm.com. More info. We'll link over to the Comic-Con pages, make it a little easier for you guys to navigate between our page and their page as we get ready for the big weekend coming up here in just a couple of weeks.
That's right.
Thank you so much.